As of right now on my YouTube channel, I have 272 videos. 272 videos. Those are just the ones I have public. I have also privated so many embarrassing videos, but of those 272, I'd say at least 250 are strictly fitness based. Like, it's me trying out fun challenges, showing you my workouts, trying different programs, going through the process of getting my CPT. Like, we've seen it all together. It is so much fun to me, and I love being your little guinea pig, you know, testing out the waters for you so you can just live your healthiest and best happy and healthy lifestyle. It also just goes to show like how accessible working out truly can be. It doesn't have to be this whole glamorous, very extensive thing. It can be a 5-minute workout. You can be in the gym for an hour. Like, you can find yourself on this spectrum of different workouts and see where you fit in the middle. But with that being said, I also have so many of my own barriers when it comes to working out. My biggest is always time and consistency, because I want to truly enjoy what I'm doing, and if I don't, like, I'm out the door. That's it. Case closed, bring in the dancing lobsters. And with time, it's just like a matter of making the time. But that's something that can easily be fixed, you know? I'm coming up with my own excuses here. My biggest fitness goal right now is just improving my quality of life through exercise. I want to move because it's healthy, but it's also enjoyable. I want to think of my life as a whole, not just me working out right now in this minute in my 20s, but how my body will feel when I'm 75 years old and I can still ski at my favorite ski resorts and I can still play on the playground with my grandkids because I've done all of this healthy movement throughout my life to make sure I'm living life to the fullest. So my newest endeavor, my newest guinea pig project experiment for you all is through using the app Copilot as a new personal trainer in your pocket, so to speak. And that being said, I'm so freaking grateful to be partnering with Copilot for allowing me to test out their product for you all so I can see if this is something that is worth your time, worth your money, worth your investment. In today's video, I'm going to see how Copilot is different from any other training app on the market. I've tried a bunch. I won't lie to you. So now I'm a little picky. I'm a little tough, one could say. So what makes Copilot so special? I'm gonna freaking find out. They allowed me to do a fun little trial of their app so I could actually connect with the trainer, see how this goes, and review it for you all. But what I've learned thus far, spoiler alert, I'm filming this after I've already done the workouts so I can speak to all of this from my heart. Copilot is not just another standardized app that's just going to throw you a whole bunch of random workouts and send you to the wolves. It is catered and tailored to you in every possible way. I love using tailored in a sentence. Makes me feel included. They tailor your experience to your goals, your fitness needs, and also like the modalities that you have access to, be that in the gym or just working out in your basement like I did for a lot of this. So you don't have a gym? Doesn't matter. Their trainers are dedicated to providing you your personalized fitness experience with whatever tools you have access to, giving you those tailored workouts, nutritional help, and helping you track all of your progress along the way on the Copilot app. What I didn't recognize about the name Copilot is that you are the pilot of your own life, to quote Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, but also they are your co-pilot. So yeah, they can give you all of the tools, but ultimately it's up to you to drive your own plane, you know? As we all do, we drive planes. So when you do your cute little sign up with Copilot, they take the time to get to know you, not just, you know, what are your numbers? How much do you want to work out? They're really trying to get to know you as a human being. I prioritized one of my main workout barriers as time, as I explained. I know that was something that was really important to me to work past. And I also know it's important to me to have a trainer who fits my overall energy. I need somebody who's just right there cheering me along, upbeat, but still motivating enough to know that I can get my workouts done and they're going to help me accomplish my goals and stick to them. So I had my first male trainer. This was something I was pretty nervous about, but I selected him. Like, I wanted to go on this journey on my own. I was paired with Austin, who instantly sent me a message, not only asking about why I wanted to be using Copilot, but also just fun questions like, what's your favorite music? What do you like to do for fun? It just felt so much more personal, and I loved that little touch, and it allowed us to bond so much during our first call together. And that's huge for me. I need a human connection behind the app, or else I'm gonna feel no drive to stick to using a app or a workout plan. Austin's right there. He's cheering me on. One thing we definitely related on was the best workout that you can do is the one that you actually do. mind-blowing, and also how he emphasized how flexible he can be to make this my best experience possible. So now comes, you know, the fun part, the workouts. This is where I hit my barriers, because sometimes I get to the gym, if I don't have a workout plan, I get there, even as a trainer myself, I'm like, what's next? Like, hello? Copilot eliminates all of that mental math for you. You're not jumping through any hoops. This is as seamless as possible because you show up, you open your app, you're ready to go. The app is guiding you through every step of your workout, and when you do have those doubts, your coach is right there to answer any questions you have, offer advice, offer tips, offer form cues even, which is huge. All my life, I just never thought I could be at that stage where I could have my own personal trainer because of that barrier of the cost of entry, and the price point at some places is just so outrageously unreasonable for me. It's like, even still now, it's just not feasible for me. But might I mention that Copilot is quite literally a fraction of the cost of an in-person PT. And it's not just workouts, but he's also given me so many great tips on eating well and going out with friends to restaurants and not having to sacrifice all of those fun things. Heck no. What are some ways that I can actually have balance and make good, smart, healthy decisions on a consistent basis? Austin has been there for me every step of the way, as you'll see through this video. He helped me find quick 30-minute workouts that are still kicking my butt. It's all about what you're doing today for those long-term changes. If you'd like to try Copilot for yourself, I hope that you enjoyed this video. You can click link in my description box. I will have the link right here as well. It's go.mycopilot.com/Taylor Woods, and you will get a 14-day free trial with your own personal trainer. Absolutely fantastic, fun little deal. Whether you're wanting to gain weight, lose weight, build muscle, or just have an overall healthy approach to fitness, Copilot has you covered. Because you deserve to invest in yourself and your health, and Copilot has your back. They've got your back, baby. I am in the middle of eating breakfast right now, but I am doing my little sign up for Copilot. I thought this was kind of interesting because the first choice that I got paired up with was a male coach. And at first I was thinking, oh my gosh, maybe I need to go back and change my answers. I've never worked with a male coach before, at least not outside of like organized sports. Now I actually feel like this will be another cool part of the challenge, seeing how well maybe I align with a male coach, seeing if I like that or I don't like that. Sometimes it's just total preference. I've just never tried this, but I think it'll be really interesting to see how we mesh together, maybe why we were matched together. I definitely wanted somebody who's like fun and energetic, if I can humbly say, like myself. So I'm feeling hopeful about my boy Austin here. All right, I've got my first call with my buddy Austin in like an hour. I'm gonna take some notes first, just like on questions I might have for him, things that I've liked from past instructors, maybe things that I want to see from him, and then also something that I'm not positive he will offer, but I would like at least just general ideas on, is groceries. I do need to go to the grocery store. I just got back from like a little mini trip, so I didn't go before I left, and I need food, and I'm hungry, and I have an empty fridge. So this is important. I'm thinking, like, based on how I've had calls like this in the past, it will be very much Austin leading the conversation, kind of, but really probing information from me based on what I want from him, which is like fantastic. That's what we want. That's what we need. Because ultimately, you know, he could write a program or, you know, just throw out random things at me, but then that wouldn't make this what it is. We need personalization. We need tailoring. So Taylor has come up with some subsidiary questions just in case my mind goes blank in the middle of a conversation, as it often does. As I mentioned, nutrition, I just want like general tips, advice, like something I'm not really willing to sacrifice is, that sounds so bad, but I'm just like being honest. Like I love going out to try new restaurants in Salt Lake City or wherever I am with my friends and family. That's just something I absolutely love to do. So I don't want to be on like some sort of strict regimen diet where I'm eating chicken and broccoli and rice and then therefore also creating bad, perhaps unhealthy eating habits because I'm not allowing myself to just live. I'm not into that whatsoever. So I'm asking. I am a big hiker. When I say big hiker, it just means I like to go often, but I don't want these workouts to take away from the wee bit of time I might have to go on a small hike. So what's like a good balance we could create? That's important to me. I love my walks. I love my outside time. And one thing that has steered me away from the gym in the past is just feeling like I'm inside four walls for so much of my day. Why do I want to continue that if I have the privilege of accessing such great outdoors literally right outside? I'm rambling.
Hey there, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Personal trainer, why are you coming to Copilot, girl?
I think it's like very invaluable to learn from trainers as a trainer and as a client.
Oh, that's awesome. So you got your certs through NASM. That's what mine are through. Here at Copilot, the best workout is the workout that you do. And while I can give you a workout that I love to do, if you think it's dog shit, it's not going to be any good for you because you aren't going to want to do it, and so you won't do it.
Yeah,
it's really easy to not open an app. I know that you've gone ahead, you've picked some progress metrics, and you've said, your goal type is really you want to feel healthy or you want to have a fulfilling life. That's great. My question now to you is it possible to expand on that? Let's think about 6 months down the line, okay? And just for ease, let's say that it's you and me and Copilot for 6 months. What makes her successful? Is there like some sort of activity that now she's like doing even better? Is there a hike that you've wanted to go on that maybe in 6 months you'd love to be able to do? What is that success?
I did one hike at the beginning of the summer, and I know how long it took me, and it was a really hard hike, and now I want to beat that time when I go do it again before I'm unable to, like when it starts snowing. That is like a goal of mine, because then when I feel that progress and I see that progress, that makes me feel proud of how far I've come. I know it sounds like wishy-washy to say, like, I just want a better quality of life, but that's really where I'm always trying to strive from, because I know in the past that's not where my headspace was.
I want you to feel comfortable with me to a point of like, Coach, I didn't like this workout. Here's why, A, B, and C. I've got this limitation, this thing, blah, blah, blah. This is your program. And I just want to make sure that you recognize that I'm going to lean into the theme here, but we're called Copilot for a reason.
I know that you have your cert in nutrition, but if I'm about to go to the grocery store, do you have any just like staples you think I should grab?
First of all, if we're talking about going to the grocery store, there's a few hacks that you got to have in mind. First of all, never, ever, ever go to the grocery store hungry. You will make bad decisions like 9 times out of 10. So don't do that. When you go to the grocery store, right, try your hardest to make your first pass in the grocery store only around the interior perimeter, because that's where your dairy, your fresh cut meat, your vegetables, your fruit, that's where all that stuff is.
My mom tells me that.
Yeah? Okay, cool. And never underestimate the value of a list. Digital or written, doesn't matter, right? Lists help keep us accountable. If you write down your goal physically and have it posted somewhere where you see it every day, right, you're like 80% more likely to actually reach that goal. Any questions come up, do not hesitate to message me, okay? I'll get back to you ASAP.
Sweet. Thanks, Austin. It was great to meet you.
Nice meeting you too. You take care, okay?
Yeah, you too. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Fun. Okay, I'm so sweaty. I just did like a little practice session for when I'm going to be instructing. More on that soon, I promise. But I'm gonna start my first workout. I have my full little guide right here. Not me being an influencer. It tells me all the equipment that I need. I told him in our call, this is the only equipment I have access to. So good to know, like this is, him listening. It also kind of looks like he put in just like a random amount of dumbbell weight. For example, this says do 12 reps with 5 pounds for a chest fly. I mean, I know I can do more than that, but I don't know if he knows my strength yet. So maybe I can go into the app like when I'm actually doing the workout and adjust as I'm going. And I don't have much time. So we're gonna see how quickly I can just kind of breeze through this and make the freaking most of it. Alrighty.
Up first is 30 seconds of wall reach. Press start to begin.
Oh, okay. Just looking on here, LOL, there's this edit button in the corner and I can change how many reps I did and how much pounds I just used. So I used 15. So let's just go up to 15. So cool, I could adjust that. It seems pretty like comprehensive so far. Like I'm liking what I'm seeing. Little arm day. that was important to me when I was going into this was viewing this from the perspective of a CPT, certified personal trainer. As you might remember, I got my CPT last summer, so I am not an expert by any means, and I will never pretend to be. And because of the way that our fitness world is constantly evolving, I don't even know if anybody could call themselves like a true expert, because there's new, groundbreaking, helpful information coming out all the dang time.
Personally, in this field, in my opinion, especially with like all the great new studies being done all the time, right? I don't think that anyone should really be able to say that they're an expert. Primarily just because there's so many new discoveries in the field all the time.
I do know my fundamentals now, and that was something I knew I wanted to look at Copilot at from that lens when I was making and filming and doing these workouts for this video, because I'm not just gonna say, yes, this is an amazing workout program, yeah, when it has no basis in actual exercise science. What I did love is that Austin himself has a multitude of certifications, also through NASM, which is so cool, NASM buddies. And he talked me through every single way that he was going to be making my workouts for me. You know, starting with a good dynamic warm up. You should always be warming up your body in a dynamic way, so you're waking up your muscles. When you're cooling down, that's when you do those static stretches. You're holding something for a long period of time. But when you're warming up, you want something where you're just kind of moving and stretching and doing some arm circles and some high knees and stuff, because you're waking up your body, you're not settling it down. So checks all around for that.
And then we go from the warm up to the meat and potatoes of the session. Now, I am most comfortable with strength training. Strength training is my jam, and I don't care who you are, I will argue that every result you want, from weight loss to weight gain, is all based on building up your muscle mass. So
I concur.
That's how I like to work. Okay, cool, good. We're gonna get along famously.
So that's what you should be focusing on at the beginning of your workouts. So when I was getting into mine, I loved seeing that we're on the same page here, you know? And then you can move into some more like accessory movements or more isolated movements, because those are just kind of like the icing on the cake, you know? How many times did I just say I know? Yeah, no. And then of course, ending it with a cool down. It was so comprehensive to me, and I loved that I felt like I got my booty kicked in such a short amount of time. And sometimes we don't realize like that is still good enough. We think we need to be in the gym for 2+ hours, but what you really might not always be considerate of is your rest times, your down times, and how those can contribute to the actual intensity of your workout. I've been at the gym before for like 2 hours, and I've gotten a worse workout than I have been if I just went in for 20 minutes. Because I'm pushing myself, it's under a shorter period of time, and I'm not allowing myself to just sit on my phone and scroll around and talk and walk and take a few bathroom breaks. But if you're really just trying to get in, get out, get your bang for your buck, like you want to be clocking those rest times, which is what I did love about the app, is that they had a timer rolling for you. So you know you got 30 seconds or so to just catch your breath, gather yourself, and you're right back into it. And then, whoo, muscles are burning. All right, I'm keeping the sunglasses on because I'm a tired gal today. And you want to know why? It's because I was going to bed last night, I'm all cuddled up, ready for slumber, and all of a sudden I forget I had a workout to do. Literally crawled out of bed, it's 9 o'clock, and I just started doing my... I was tired, okay, I'm sorry, it was 9 o'clock and I was crawled into bed. No shame on that, but I crawled out of bed to go and do my workout, which I'm proud of myself for, although I'm always like in that leeway between, do you prioritize sleep, do you prioritize the workout? Maybe a little bit of both, but considering it was 9, I had no excuse. So here's my little completed hamstrings and abs workout. I loved this. Like, there's something about the way that Austin is programming my workouts that's just like, I don't know, like fitting to me, or it just feels like all of the movements I would want to be doing otherwise. Sorry, I thought I just saw my friend. I was like, Haley, hello? Not to mention, I love a hamstrings workout. Don't always love abs, but you know, they're good for you. But these were abs I could get behind. I was doing some little boat rowy things. I'm also just a huge fan of the way that he's programming things in my mind, which are basics. And to me, you can never go wrong with just having a standard good workout. You will see every type of fun, complex movement online or sometimes programmed, and that can be fun to switch it up every once in a while, but you cannot go wrong with the staples. They're staples for a reason. And I love that I feel like when I'm doing these workouts, I'm hitting it. It's 30 minutes. This was a 33-minute duration for me. Back in bed at 9:33. We're already done, and I'm out the door. It's fantastic. So now I'm at Target because I need to just grab a few little groceries that I think would adhere to some of the tips that he was giving me. A big one, and I'm certainly very guilty of this, don't shop when you're hungry. Don't do it. You're gonna buy things that maybe you wouldn't have even looked at otherwise just because your eyes are speaking for your stomach. I do it all the time. I'm not perfect, never said to be. But let's go shimmy in there. Let's go shimmy on into Target. Let's shimmy our way in and let's grab some delicious groceries and have a splendid good time. You ever seen something so beautiful? There she is.
Half sweet pumpkin spice with soy.
Thank you. I'm trying to move as fast as I can because I don't have a jacket on and I'm only staying. Okay, we're all done. Back at it again. Let me do my quick little haul for you. Fairly proud of myself. I only grabbed, in total, 3 bags to walk out with. And I thought I could have done 2, but some of them were bulky, all right? There we go. I tried so hard and got this far. And in the end, I tried so hard to stick on the perimeters of the store. I think I really only went inside for a few things. Inside as in inside the aisles. I grabbed seaweed snacks and also almonds. I'm a snacker to my core. I'm not gonna not grab snacks. Speaking of snacks, rice cakes. I use rice cakes probably every day, if not 2 to 3 times a day. I use them for breakfast. I'll put Greek yogurt or cottage cheese on top with berries. I'll use them as a snack with lunch meat and cheese or something. It's so easy, and for me it's just like I'm too lazy to think of something creative. Like, this works. I've never tried this flavor. This is tomato and basil. Normally I just stick with the original. The everything bagel one, like, you'd think would be good, but for some reason it's everything bagel plus a lot of cheese. It's very confusing. I don't know, you try it, you let me know. Other than like basic things like salad, like I grab so much spinach. I have a feeling I'm iron deficient, which I've never been iron deficient in my life. I have been bruising so stinking easily, and I'm a clumsy gal. Like, I fall left and right, and that's my fault, but I shouldn't be bruising as much as I am. So I've been really trying to up the spinach. These I really hate buying because, like, I don't want to just buy a bagged salad and there's too much plastic involved in this anyways. But when I do not have time for dinner and I have work at night, this is easy for me because I can take it with me on the go. That's an excuse, but it works for me for now. And then I've never really tried, at least these recipes. I've tried Amy's frozen dinners before, but again, we're going for convenience, ease, but something I'm still going to be satisfied with. I got one that was a cheese enchilada, hopefully delicious, 21 grams of protein, and no meat, amazing. And then this is a delicious casserole, 17 grams of protein. So, like I said, take with me, easy on the go. I'm satisfied with my purchases. Did I do perfect? No, but I could have done worse. And worse would have been not going at all, which is what I tend to do. Alrighty, I'm back in the studio again. Wow, this is my main. I'm back here to do today's workout. I was gonna do it at home again, but then I kind of figured I felt like when I was at home, I just wasn't really giving it my all, and I was maybe more so like flowing through the motions rather than, you know, pushing myself all out here. And I have way more weights here, quite obviously. So we're gonna do that. All right, we got quads, delts, and calves today. Looks pretty self-explanatory. I feel like I haven't gotten like a good quad calf workout in a second. Like, just solely weights, nothing else.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do.
Up next
just
is
to
30
feed
seconds
me.
of
And
body
what was
weight
left
standing
over,
fire
I put
hydrant.
towards my dreaming.
Left side.
But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour. Take a cold shower.
Up next is 12 reps of dumbbell fly squat to calf raise with 25
All the
pounds.
doubters, they're just downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Up next is 30 seconds of standing quad stretch.
All I have to say is don't underestimate 30-minute workout. I'm pooped. Just in the first few days of even getting started and knowing that I still have so much more time with my trainer and hopefully can continue working with him is just absolute chef's kisses. I think I've really fallen off my own bandwagon when it comes to prioritizing myself in the gym. I haven't been following a structured program in quite some time and I really missed it. That's what I actually walked away from this realizing, is how much I do just love playing around in the gym and focusing on myself and blasting fun music and just working out for me. And I needed that. And I needed my co-pilot, quite literally, to kick my butt into gear. And that's exactly what Austin helped me do. And I have such a grateful attitude and mindset after working with Copilot. So I really, really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. And if you are interested whatsoever, it's a free trial. Like, why not? Just challenge yourself to 2 free weeks. And if you don't like it, you know, at least you pushed yourself for those 2 weeks and you got a nice little workout in. You got a personal trainer for free for 2 whole weeks. I will have the information in my description box below, but if you are interested in that 14-day trial, you can go to go.mycopilot.com/Taylor Woods to utilize that 14-day free trial. I think it's a scream of a deal, and I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to partner with Copilot for this video. Get those workouts in. Incredible, incredible. And Austin, I don't know if you're watching this, but if you are, like, love you, buddy. Hope we get to rollerblades soon. You've been the best coach. Go fitness. Go exercise. Thank you. I love you. And I've got another workout today, so see you on the flippity flip.